Another crime scene. Just when I thought my week couldn't get any worse. Personal items were scattered around, and the guy's blood covered most of the ground, but there were no traces of a struggle. Oh heck, poor guy couldn't have been much older than me. He had a single gunshot straight through his chest. I had to document all of it. Every grisly detail. People, I can't help but stare. It's a strange fascination that people have. The bloodier the crime, the more they try and look away, but they can't. But no one can avoid being disgusted by the sight. Well, I thought no one could. This doll was at every crime scene. She doesn't look too put off by the mess. Did she have a connection? Or was she just a girl who could keep her dinner down at the sight of a little blood? Maybe we shared something else in common too. I still had no leads. Nothing stood out about this case. Something took me away from my thoughts, snapped me back like an icicle down my neck. It was her. What was a doll like that doing in a place like this? My head felt fuzzy and I couldn't think clearly. There was something I was trying to remember. And suddenly all those thoughts were gone like birds in a breeze. She spoke in the tone of angels, asked me if the spot next to me was taken. She took a seat and we started talking. Her movements were delicate and precise. She drew me to her like a hound to blood. We carried on talking for a while, until she picked a pen out of my pocket. She took me off guard, and then she started writing on a napkin. But then she slipped it back to me, and she'd written a time and a place on it. I told her I'd be there. She had a way about her. Once she had you, you just couldn't look away. I could do anything she told me to. The booze had worn off, but I was still intoxicated by the trail of the girl. I followed the address she'd given me, and it led to her house. A decrepit house. It was filthy and overgrown. Did she live there? Or just want to be away from people? Something was different about her, but I never expected this. I opened the door with a groan and a creak. Dust filled the air. Long shadows were cast over the dilapidated furniture. In the centre of the hallway stood a figure immersed in darkness. Her face was only slightly lit, and it was only until it was too late that I'd noticed the gun. I was only a small part of the story.